So today's Tuesday, and we're going to leave Old Stone Fort Archaeological State Park and head up the road to Beersheba Springs. And we're going to the Savage Gulch area, and there's 4 different areas of Savage Gulch, and we're going to try to hit 2 of them today. So we're going to hit the north entrance, and the north entrance is called Stone Door Trailhead, and you hike up to a place called Stone Door. Nourishment. So I left my wife at Waffle House. I've got this horrible habit of forgetting my wallet and not realizing it until we're sitting in restaurants and stuff. Luckily, we weren't too far away from the campground, so I'm back at the campground to pick up my wallet. Not very bright, this one. No one has ever accused me of being too bright. What's the word of the day? Savage. Oh. We're going to Savage Gulch. I'm 49 years old, and I listen to 21 Savage sometimes, so I call myself 49 Savage. So 49 Savage is going to be with us today, all day. There's a deer. Where? Right here. There was also one over there. We're at Savage Gulch, way up here, and it's all part of South Cumberland, so there's all these different, this goes over several towns, and then there's all these different areas of it. So that's what we're trying to do today. We're trying to knock these 4 off of our list over the next couple of days. So there's 4 different areas in Savage Gulch, part of South Cumberland State Park. Today we're at Stone Door Trailhead, and we're going to do Laurel Falls, and then we're going to hike down to Stone Door. We're going to do the Stone Door Trail, and then we're going to take it a little further and go to Ranger Falls. We're going to take a quick little hike down to Laurel Falls, then we'll do Stone Door. Steep steps. Yeah, I'll wait. Go ahead, I'll watch you fall. Nope. She's gonna fall on her butt. I do not like edges. And we're back. Nice little loop, 0.3 miles. Oh, wow. So we were just at that waterfall in there, the Laurel Falls. And I think we're going over there. I didn't film a damn bit of that. So here's the problem. I thought I was filming back there. I wasn't filming. So now I gotta go back and we gotta re-film that whole little section. It's costing us 30 seconds. This is the lengths I go to for our viewers, right, Mom? Wow. So we're at the Stone Door. Oh, wow. No, look, the bird. Oh, I thought you were. I was like, wow, she's really putting on a show. Oh, wow, we're here again.
No, I'm looking at the birds.
So you can go that way and get to the Alum Gap campsite. We're not going to do that, but I think we are going to go on past here.
Oh, yeah, to Ranger Falls.
Yeah, to Ranger Falls, which is a mile there and a mile back. Do you see those birds flying?
That's what I was just all oohing and awing about.
Oh. So we're going to go over here. This is the Stone Doors this way, but we're going to go over to this overlook first. We successfully did a second take. Go down in there, and I'll take your picture.
No, they have the fence
Just
up.
sit right over there and then fall down and go into here and out there, and I'll take your picture.
This does remind me of that prairie gizzard.
So there's a lot of places in this park that are like this, where it's a kind of a rocky outcrop over a little valley. So this is the Savage Gulch. And we've done Fiery Gizzard.
It's not Gulch, it's Gulf. Savage Gulf. Is what the sign said back in
Really?
the town. Uh-huh.
Are you sure it's not Gulch?
I swear it said Gulf, G-U-L-F. But it still has Savage.
Put down in the comments whether Emily's right or Joey's right. Pretty cool. So I think this is what we saw when we were just standing over there. That little slit that I just filmed was where we were standing and looking through with the binoculars. Yeah, because there's the little binocular station.
Where?
Emily sure does like to get up next to the edge. Me, not so much.
Oh, look, he's right above us.
I wonder if we're standing on a ledge like that.
I hope not.
You probably are. Wow.
Don't fall off of that.
Go stand over there.
No.
Go stand on that one little lip.
I have been over there.
Yeah, go over there and I'll take your picture. I'm going to stay right over here.
What are the chances that if I went over there it would
I mean, actually, we're probably not very safe either because we're on this giant rock that's got a big slit underneath it.
I'm going to go back over here then.
What's crazy is this isn't even the good part.
Oh my gosh, look at all of them.
We've not even got to the stone door
Does that
yet.
mean there's a person down there that they're circling?
And the stone door is supposed to be the good part.
Oh look, there's one sitting on the rock over there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. They're just chilling. Incoming.
So that's the rock we were just standing on. And luckily, very solid. Very solid.
It's just balancing on the one below it, isn't
Able
it?
to hold up my massive weight. Let's go to the stone door. So we're going to keep going that way, but there's this little bridge here. Nope.
Oh, wow.
Wowee. Wow. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
All right, now we're going to go to the stone door. Should be right down here. Wow. The stone door. Pretty cool.
Is this it?
I always wonder what would happen if these giant rocks that we get into fell on me. So that's the stone door. Pretty impressive. We're going to go on past it. We're going to go down into this gulf or gorge and go to Big Creek Gulf Trail, and we're going to go to Ranger Falls. So it's about another little over a mile. And then we'll come back here on the way out. So we're hiking down. This is below Stone Door. I didn't talk a lot about Stone Door because we talked about whether we want to do this waterfall. I'm going to catch Stone Door on the way back up for pictures and more video. It's impressive. And we're walking on rocks again. This is flashback to that fiery gizzard trail. Just rock field after rock field. If you like hiking on rocks, this is the park for you. She said that I didn't knock down all the spider webs for her. And I said, well, I think I did. I was just so far ahead of you that they probably built it back before you got there. 49 Savage! Woo. Look at that little orange dude. You go, boy or girl. I didn't mean to assume your gender. Look at the little froggy. He's as brown as everything around him. He's slow moving. It reminds me of Mom. Oh, 49 Savage! We're seeing all kind of dudes. All right, so we're done with the little connector. The BCG trail. We were supposed to see a lot of wildflowers on that, but I only saw a couple.
On the connector trail?
They weren't really blooming. So this is like a major connector point. You can go that way. There's tons of trails that way. So that Stagecoach Road trail is supposed to be pretty good. And then we're going to go this way to Ranger Falls, so it's another mile. So there's a stream bed that we're walking across, or beside, on this trail, but there's no water in it. So I hope that doesn't mean that there's no water at the waterfall. It's pretty much dry. So still no water in the giant stream bed. That's not a good sign that we're hiking to a waterfall. So this adds about 4 miles to our trip. And I wasn't really even planning on doing this. So I hope we get there and there's actually water running over a waterfall. All right. There's a sign. Ranger Falls, Blue Blazes. Let's go to Ranger Falls. Still no water in the creek bed.
Maybe you just push a button.
Emily thinks there's maybe a button that you have to push to release the water. All right, we're about halfway up the 0.4, and you probably can't hear me for all the raging water that's coming off of the waterfall. I don't know about this.
You have to cross the water?
I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah, we got to cross this stream, this massive stream bed.
Oh my gosh, if there was water in it, that would be dangerous.
I don't even know where the Blue Blazes are.
They're right there, straight across.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't cross this with water in it.
All right, we'll see. This is not looking good. All right, we are going up this final dry stream bed, and I know I hear water. So it must like go underground.
So confused.
That's crazy. Unless that's just wind in the trees, that is water. Now, all joking aside, this is a beautiful hike. All the rocks, everything's wet, and all the rocks are covered in that moss. It's very lush. There's ferns everywhere. So I'm glad we went. I'll be more glad if I see a great big waterfall with water coming over it, which should be right up here. I see water, Mom. Wow. Yeah, look. So bizarre. It just goes underground. That's a great big waterfall. Where does the water go?
I have no idea.
Wow. All right. I'm glad we did it. Holy crap, it's a gusher. That's a great waterfall. I can't believe it. Feels so freaking good. So we were about 4.5 miles into our total hike. You know, we had done the Stone Door hike. We had gone down the connector, which was really steep. And then we had hiked back into the woods. There were bugs everywhere. We didn't know if this waterfall was even going to be here, but it was. So we sat, relaxed, had a bite to eat before we would head back. And you can see the camera lens is just getting covered over with water droplets. It was perfect after hiking all that way. We were almost wet when we left. I mean, like soaking wet. So all the water flows down and into that cave over there. Yeah, you can see it's just going straight down in that cave. Listen to the birds. These bugs are giving me a complex about my big ears. They've got this whole forest to fly around in, and they keep flying into my ear canal 4 times. They buzz around my ear, and then they decide to go in. It's so stupid. Leave me alone, bugs. So we're on the connector trail back up to Stone Door. I've not looked at what the elevation gain is, but it's pretty steep. Embrace the suck. Some people go on vacation and all they want to do is sit on couches and beach chairs and drink frou-frou drinks and eat out. I bet Emily'd like to do that sometime too. I think you ought to go on vacation and do something hard that you don't normally do. Just embrace the suck. Get her done. Hold door. Hold door. Emily hasn't watched Game of Thrones. She's not getting the reference. Stone door. Stone door. All right. I'm putting this away because we're about to climb this. So we're coming back up the connector here. Now we combined a couple of trails on our hike today. So we did the Stone Door Trail, and then we did part of the Big Creek Gulf Trail, and then we did the little spur for the Ranger Falls. So all in, this was towards the end of our 9-mile hike, and this was extremely hard hiking back up to the Stone Door. Oh, man. Brutal. Give me 5.
Oh, whoops. Oh.
BCG Connector Trail. All right. Now the reason I didn't really film Stone Door when we were coming down is because it's really a door coming this way. So I filmed it going up. Let's take a few pictures of the Stone Door before we pass through it. Stone Door. We'll film up this. Count the steps. 1,
No, you
2,
started
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're on 9.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we started off on the Stone Door Trail, and you can kind of see, you get the Laurel overlook there, and we hiked on past that, and you get up to kind of a big bluff that looks out over this entire gulf, and that's where the Stone Door is. And you can see we stopped at a couple of those different lookouts that look out on kind of both. You can kind of see both sides. You can see up one canyon and down the other, and then you can hike down into the Stone Door, which we did. 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Mom, I'm on step 69. And then after that, you follow this. It's called the Connector Trail. And this is the steep part. And it drops you down into this gulf. And then you finish. You hike kind of up that same. This is all part of that, the Gulf Trail. And it winds up taking you up to another little spur right there. And gets you up into this little canyon here that goes up to that Ranger Falls. You know, most of that lower part there's more level. It's not as bad. It's a moderate hike. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 135. Oh, that was probably delightful for the viewer. This is not for the viewer. This is for me when I'm in a nursing home one day and I can't go up a single step. I'll look back and I'll be like, remember that time, do you know, when you went up 135 steps through the Stone Door? 420. It's 420. Milepost 0.0. Back at the ranger station. We were supposed to sign in and we didn't do it again. We always forget. I guess we'll die on this trail someday. 4 hours and 30 minutes, 8.8 miles, Dunsky.